Ooh, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Well, hey guys, hope you're all having a great day. My day was pretty damn good, to be honest. Apart from pressure. Yeah. Hmm. I honestly did not expect to be making this video uh, podcast or whatever you want to call it. I wasn't planned to do it. I was hoping to come here and have a lot of positive news about Treasure, my review. Well, this is more like a personal review, so I mean, it's a personal thing, and many might disagree with my opinion, and many might agree. In fact, I've seen a lot of people agree to my uh, feelings regarding this comeback. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the title track, I Love You. If you could see my face, it would be pure disappointment. Um, they create a lot of hype with the teasers, which sounded great because the first part of the song, uh, the first verse, sounds great. It's had the potential to be something really special, but you'll have to excuse the sound in the background. But it really didn't live up to the expectations. Now, nowhere close to it. In contrast, it just fell flat, I feel. Um, the song overall, I wouldn't call overall, it's not, it has its up and downs, but the downs are really, I mean, the negatives are really, let's say that the cons outweigh the pros, to make it more uh, simple. The chorus, again, I don't know, every song that RT is involved in, the chorus is just whack. The drops, the sound drops, or beat drops, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know why he persists with it for every single song. It's not a must. I mean, we get the idea that he's a DJ, and he just basically allow a beat drop, but it's not really needed for a boy group that's just in the rookie stages of their career. They don't need that. It's just Boy was okay. Boy, I always said that Boy was a good song. The Boy is a good song that, it has its cons, obviously, but the pros definitely outweigh the cons. But I Love You, I feel that 90% of the song is just lacking very badly. It's just, oh my word. I'm actually quite frustrated because YG has a lot riding on Treasure's success, but I don't think they're just not delivering at the moment, and it's not the fault of the group or the members because they can only do do what's given to them, and for the most part, I feel that they are exceeding, you know, expectations given the material that they've been, given. Basically, that's it. I mean, obviously the members are, I feel that Shehan Sak, Yoshinori, and Haruto might be involved in the lyrics the rap parts, but other than that, I'm not sure that they are involved in the producing of the sound, and I don't think that they are actually involved, which is, you know, I mean, which isn't helping because, sometimes I'd rather, I've always been critical when an artist's music is bad, but, I'd rather they have the members, experiment and fail rather than have experienced producers just disappoint. That's the word. I'd much rather the members themselves experimented. be it a success or failure or whatever. It can be a massive flop, but you could actually say, okay, the members did their thing and it didn't work out. They learn from it. But when you see experienced producers just release a track that is, oh my word, what is I can't get the idea. At least, there's so much promise with the teasers of the MV. At least give us something that's visually pleasing. I don't know whether it's even visually pleasing. Yeah, obviously, the picturesque portions of the MV with the beach and things like that, the settings, sun and all of that. But that's not the main issue here. How are you going to build a strong fan base if you know the group fan base as a whole is just divided on their even the music? And it's fair because you can't force yourself. You can sometimes people do it, because they love the group, the members. That's understandable. But I mean, on my behalf, I can say that I can't do that. I can't force myself to like something that I'm not, that I don't like. You need to like something to be able to promote and just you just enjoy. You can't enjoy something that you just don't like, and you might love the group. I just adore the group, but it is what it is. The songs are just dead, and by that I mean basically I love you. Others are at least they're okay. Boy was a good song. I'll always maintain that opinion that it's a good song. But I love you is just oh my word. I feel like Christian needs to have a different. They just need to work with a different producer. I think it's pivotal, that imperative, that they work with another producer for chapter 3, or it might hurt them going forward, because let's be honest, we need to be honest to some extent. You can say, okay, times have changed, but the general public aren't particularly in favor of YG artists or whatever, but you need to be able to admit that, okay, the product, the content that you're putting forward isn't you know up to par, to the extent that they will the general public will change their opinion of your content. You just need to be honest with yourself, and I don't think YG are honest with themselves. And as much as I enjoy all these comebacks, it means absolutely nothing if the music is not up to par. It's just, especially with a new group. I mean, Treasure's debut is probably, I hate to say it, but it is probably one of the most less successful debuts in terms of the accolades and all the prestige of a usual YG group that debuts. And that's not down to them. I feel the members are extremely talented. Most of them, at least some have yet to show their full potential, but most of them even just showing glimpses of what they've got, and they are amazing, extremely talented. And my criticism is not on the members. Don't confuse the two things. I'm trying to say, the basic thing that I'm trying to say is that it's not on the members themselves. I feel that YG is just not living up to what I believe what they've promised to the group themselves, because let's be honest, Pressure is debuting at a time which is very, not exactly favorable for YG. They've just, I just feel like they're just crawling back their way back out of all the controversies and the scandals, and I don't know what else. Just they're just trying to recover, and I don't think that they're giving themselves the best chance. Even with Blackpink's comeback, I just feel that they're not doing enough. I just feel that you know Blackpink's popularity, most of it is because of their stature. They've already done, they built a lot of groundwork, and that is helping them maintain their position, and even you could say improve their status and whatnot. That isn't the case with Trisha, and it's showing pretty badly that they are really a group in need of a lot of support, and I don't feel that YG is providing them enough. I might be wrong. Now, uh, going forward, excuse me. Yeah, going forward, I want to see Trisha working with a different set of producers. Uh, maybe Future Bounce, or even somebody who is who will offer something different, and that's needed. I think that's desperately needed. And I can't have more Fakti for a good bit. I'm tired of this guy. No hate on the guy. He's a legend. The level of success he's had with Blackpink is immense, but I think he needs a break, or at least he needs to move away from this formula of his, which is frankly becoming a bit too repetitive and a bit too boring. It's just, I feel like we are in a loop. Nah, I can't have any more of this guy for a good bit. I hope he just takes a break, comebacks with something fresh, and no hate to the guy, no hate, but I'm just saying, it feels like the guy is just in a slump, and he's just being made to produce songs or whatever. We need something fresh, and give Asahi a chance. I'm not saying this just because I want the members to be more active in the production of the music. I'm just saying because they need it. They really need a good couple of good songs, title tracks that will that will win the public over, that will win the fans over, that will increase the the interest, not in just the fans, but that people will be like, I Crusher, they, I don't, even if I don't support them, I love their songs, and I'm gonna buy them, I'm gonna listen to them, I'm gonna stream them. That's the kind of music I hope that Treasure will, well, is going forward. At this moment in time, no way, no way, it's not flying. The music is just very repetitive, very, you can't see yourself listening to. Can anyone honestly tell me that they'll be listening to I Love You on repeat? Honestly, if that's your cup of tea, well, great, but it's not for me, and this is my opinion, and this is my channel, so whatever. Moving on from I Love You, Bling Like This. That's a very interesting song, not gonna lie. That's given me some really good vibes. Like, very, it sounds fresh. It might sound like a typical idol song, but hey, who cares as long as it's a good song? I don't care. It sounds great to me. It's something that I could vibe to, you know. Complete contrast of uh, I Love You. Very addictive, chorus, especially the the background music, especially one portion which keeps, even though if it's slightly repeating, it's really catchy. It's really catchy, and kudos. I mean, well done to all the producers who took part in producing the song. That's really catchy, and fair play to them. I wouldn't have mind that as a you know as a title track. Granted, it might not have you know created the biggest impact. At least it would have been a solid title track. It would have been a good song and something you could have at least given a proper 8 out of 10. I Love You doesn't get anything more than 2 out of 10 from me. No way. It doesn't deserve that. It just doesn't. Mm. So yeah, that's from me. Pretty frustrated. I'm not gonna lie. People are gonna say I'm hating. This is just some constructive criticism, and I'm just frustrated. I'm seriously frustrated. Like, YG, I expect better from you, and you're not living up to it. Probably the last album that granted, I don't like every song in it, but Mino's album really, you know, as an album, that was just class. Even Akmu's one, beautiful. Obviously, I didn't like Trigger, didn't like it at all from Mino's album. Uh, not my kind of music, and the message, I don't like it either. Um, but overall, Fiance, granted, it's a young group, and we can't expect that kind of that mature kind of music from a group that still consists of quite a few minors. I still expect good music, you know. That's the reason that as a YG stands, because of the music. No one cares about the building or we care about the company as a whole because of the quality. And to be honest, 2020, they've been kind of falling short. Not gonna lie. Anyways, let me give me your thoughts. It's just honest opinions. Uh, I really hope that YG will do better going forward, because I think Treasure deserves that. They've been through some bad things, delay, some uncertainty about their debut, then the corona, things, just uh, again possibly delaying their debut, a member leaving before their debut, the groups being merged, which is, in my opinion, not a bad thing. It's probably the best thing to come out of the whole, the whole fiasco with the two groups. But hey, I'm here for Treasure. If whenever they come out, I'm gonna always give them my time, and I really hope chapter 3, really buries chapter 1 and 2 in terms of the quality. Uh, that's it. Sorry if you know if I sounded harsh, but this is just my thoughts, and I'm seriously disappointed. Mm, yeah. Well, see you guys later, and yeah, take care. Have a great weekend, and stay safe. Good night, guys.